What's shaking, everybody? Starting off the news, I Expect You to Die 3 released earlier this week for Quest 2. As the name suggests, this is the third game in the Spy series from Shell Games. You'll be using gadgets and various objects to solve puzzles and interact with the world in order to save yourself and defeat the evil Zor. I Expect You to Die 3 has 6 levels, including Dr. Roxana Prism's home, a mine, a submarine. You'll be driving a car, riding in a winter gondola, and trying to stay alive in an active volcano. This is one of my favorite game series. I got to play a little bit last night and can't wait to get back to it this weekend. I'll leave a Quest store link in the description so you can get the game for yourself. In other Quest news, Breachers released a new update to their game, adding a new level creatively titled Ship, where players can now run around on a ship suspected of carrying a dangerous payload. There are 3 levels inside the ship, and the 5 versus 5 gameplay has revolters and enforcers fighting to either kill the other team or hold control over designated rooms. Triangle Factory is consistently updating the game with a new playing mode and map coming in consecutive months. This adds more polish and options to an already amazing game. Breachers is available on Quest 2, PC VR, and Pico headsets. There will be a link in the description and pinned comment if you're interested in getting Breachers for yourself. SideQuest has partnered with a new studio called Creature to provide $1 million
$1 million
to independent game developers. The goal is to help independent game studios to close any funding gap they may have in getting their game to market. This could be a major boost to small studios with innovative games that just don't quite have the money they need to finish their project. This is just one more way SideQuest is helping to spread VR and help small studios do big things. If you're a Quest user and you don't already have SideQuest, get it now because it's free and helps unlock so much potential in your Quest headset. You can get free games and adjust all kinds of settings to improve graphics, transfer files, and tons of other stuff. I'll leave a link in the description for the SideQuest website. FitXR will have no new versions coming on Quest 1. That's the bad news. The good news is, starting in September, Quest 1 users who currently pay for a membership will be moved to a free version of FitXR as the app will be frozen with no new content. Quest 1 users will have access to around 300 workouts in the final version of the game. There will be no more technical updates, but in collaboration with Meta, FitXR will monitor the health of the app and squash any bugs that may come up. Here's a tip.
Here's a tip.
Well, here's a tip.
Here's a tip. Here's a tip.
If you want FitXR for a steal, get it now, pay the 1-month subscription, and next month you'll get transferred to a free account. The negative news for Quest 1 users just keeps rolling in though, because this is just one more sign that Meta is moving on from Quest 1. In PSVR 2 news, Green Hell released this week, but from all accounts it both sucks and blows at the same time. I've seen a ton of reviews that talk about your hands moving through objects, a small map, walking through plants without them even moving, everything looks like it's covered in Vaseline, no legs on your character, and I'm pretty sure they're going to get sued from Meta because Zuck has the copyright on having no legs for your characters. And get this, there's barely any haptics in the game, which is ridiculous because haptics is what PSVR 2 does really well. In my opinion, Sony needs to really step up their game. I rarely see any advertising for the PSVR 2. And now they're letting the quality control slip on the games that are releasing.
Your job. I really think you screwed the pooch on this one.
Do better, Sony. In good PSVR 2 news, Firewall Ultra releases next Thursday and looks really good. In PC VR news, progressive metal band Tesseract released a VR experience for PC VR users titled War of Being. The experience puts you right in the middle of the band's visual concept of their full-length record. This is essentially a puzzle game where solving puzzles unlocks music from the new album, and you can learn details about each member of the band. I'll leave a link to their game on Steam and their Discord server in the description and in the pinned comment. In other PC VR news, Fishing Simulator got new DLC as of August 14th that allows you to customize the 7 aquariums to show off the fish you've caught. This is the 10th DLC for the realistic VR fishing game and includes updates to Florida, Alaska, Australia, and Italy. It's available now on Steam for just $3.99, and you know where to find the link. That's it for today's VR news. The channel is growing really quickly, and at this point we are 284 subscribers from giving away 60 VR games. Invite all of the peeps you know so we can get to that 500 subscriber goal faster, because the faster we get to 500, the faster you get your games. All right, everybody, I'm out. Thank you so much for watching. Have a really great weekend, and that's what's happening.